Hello YouTube, this is the first custom review of Mikuta Pterodax. So here's a picture of what he used to look like, and now this is what he looks like now. So very similar really. All I really did was modify the legs. So the head is pretty much the same, still on that head. You can still turn it round if you want. So he has that face. So we've got the black Tonuva armour, the tubes. He's got these bits on to give him a bit more hips. But if you turn him round, he's got these limbs to support his legs, and then his legs are made with this piece added to the original foot joint. So you can move it all over the place, have it all the way back, side to side, rotate, so you can get him in some more interesting poses. Hopefully. You position the scepter correctly. Well, like that. That's a fairly interesting pose, and his blade, I use these blades instead of the original blade. But yeah, that's Mikuta Pterodax. My custom build for him. Only really adapted the legs, but oh well. See somewhat of the inner workings. So yeah, so that's him. Now on to the next review. So my next review is of the Rudaka from the Metrodika series. So this is what she used to look like, and this is what she looks like now. So all I really changed to her was the feet. I changed because the old feet would just not support her at all really. You have to get it in just the right place for it to stand, but these stand fairly well. They look fairly feminine. And I gave her actual hands, so this joint and then a little ball and then hand, so she has a scepter. Same with the other one. I gave her an actual, kept the Darko spinner attachment on. And the head's the same, the Rakshi chest plate, but her hair I made custom out of these bricks and connected like that. I need to get more of these blue bits really, but I never got around to it. But you could see what it would look like. Yeah, nothing else has really been changed at all. So yeah, go Rudaka. I think she was a really good female villain. So yes, that's her. On to the next video. So the next custom barnacle is of Toamari Haley. So she's got quite a minor update, but this is what she used to look like. And this is what she looks like now. So nothing's really been changed apart from I changed out the Toa Nika feet, leg and shoulder pads for the Toa Wernui Toa. But otherwise she's pretty much the same. She's still got a claw, she's got a Wernui light up gun sword, and she's still got her blaster, which the name currently escapes me, and it's attached to the leg because it used to be attached by the actual hand, but that was really weak, so I attached it to the whole arm. It's sort of in a similar way that I did to the Fantoka Liwa, which soon. See it? The wings are still attached the same way, and everything else is pretty much the same. But so that's her. See you in the next video. Now on to Kongu from the Toamara series again. So I made quite a few changes to him. This is what he used to look like. Just bits plain and simple. Now he's all got tons of weapons now. He's got this blade, this Hordika blade on his arm. 2 Kordax blasters, I remember what the names are now, on his shoulder, attached like that. And then in this hand he's got a crossbow with a sight, and I just popped an elastic band to make it look a tiny bit more like a crossbow. And then it's got one of these cannons on. See it? And I put that in the rocket so it wouldn't accidentally fire, but you get the idea. It's been in lots of sets recently. So yeah, so that's crossbow. Mask and head is pretty much the same. And the back, pretty much the same. So yeah, so that's Toamari Kongu. Now for Toamari Huki. So here he is, and this is what he used to look like. Like that. So the only changes I've really made to this is I've given him a hand on his Kordax blaster arm. Put these Toa Hordika weapons on the side of his blade and turned it upside down so it looks more like an axe. Tubing. And then the body is just made a bit wider to give him a bit more bulk. Otherwise he looked a little bit flat and skinny. So yeah, it's a fairly complicated system, but looks really effective, I think. Get him under the light. So yes, that's him. Now for Toa Naparu. Now this is not his actual Marinui's form, but I preferred his Voyanui form, so I adapted it to make it look like he could have gone to Marinui. So he's got his light gun there and his claws, and he's still got the ball shooter, but I put this on the top to stop the balls falling out if you tip it upside down. But this is what he should look like. And so